So yeah. Uh, for those of you who don't know, I had a party weekend last weekend. Whoop whoop. As I was doing that, I injured my video game hand. So, it's been pretty painful. Well, I don't want to say painful, but yeah, painful. It's been annoying. Like, the position I need to have my hands in to play video games, it's like hurting my hand. So, I haven't been streaming all week because of that. I found this out when I wanted to play some Fatal Fury Monday. I was like, Little Monster Hunter, I'll do a practice from the Fatal Fury. And then I tried to play and I was like, ow, that hurts. That's not good. So, I don't think it's like, God, I've ruined my fighting game hand forever. I think I just sprang my wrist or, you know, pulled the muscle or whatever. It seems to be getting better the longer I just don't use it for anything, particularly gaming. So, I'm just, you know, keeping an eye on the situation, monitoring levels and whatnot. Yeah. I say that because I'm probably going to limit tonight's stream. So probably like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours tops. I don't want to go too far in my hand. It doesn't hurt right away, but like prolonged positions start to like annoy me or annoy my hand and upset it. So I'm like putting myself through a little bit of pain so I can have a, you know, presence. Now that we're officially in the month of May, anime. Why I let that intro rock every time. But yeah, while we're here, I did send out an invite to my mug brother. He does have it to the game. He might be on, he might not. Kind of forgot to check in with him beforehand. So that's on my bad. That's on my bad, my mug brother. That's my bad. Otherwise, yeah, we're gonna just practice real quick. I haven't played since last week. I don't know what's the difference. Oh. Game has also seen a ton of updates. None character related, but I'm pretty sure they've just been fixing things.
Training!
You know, I really should do the tutorial. But to hell with that. My boy, Akuna Matamaru.
Let me show you true Shiranui power!
Just need to limber up a bit.
Yeah. How's everyone in the stream doing?
SPG!
Hopefully good. Easy night tonight. I'm gonna build some muscle memory. I might do ranked if my monk brother doesn't show, but if he doesn't, okay, I'll give him about a good 30 minutes. We'll see. Try not to go too crazy on my hand. Alright, so let's dash.
SPG!
This'll do it!
Revving up.
SPG! Overheat! SPG! Cool down! SPG! Overheat! SPG! SPG!
No, no. How's that? Yeah. How's that? Yeah. Good. How's that? Yeah.
Okay, learning things.
SPG! SPG! SPG!
Go through the move list again. Trying to remember some stuff. My hands kind of getting a little rocked right now. Just trying to spam super. Let's see, where's my command list? Oh. I don't remember that I have the slide.
Dad, watch your step. Watch your step.
SPG!
Watch your step.
SPG!
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Who's in Getty? Who's in Getty? Who's in Getty? Who's in Getty? Watch your step. Watch your step. Who's in Getty? Watch your step. Who's in Getty? Dad? Hey. Dad? Watch your step. Watch your step. Who's in Getty?
remembering things. Okay. Been kick that knocks opponents in the air. Gotta remember that I could maybe combo off of that. Maybe. Grab. To grab. Only character with a double jump. Better remember that. Found that out. That is my double jump during SPG. Gain both of those. Projectile. Punch for vertical, kick for diagonal. Click. Diagonal. Very nice, very nice. It's always backwards, no matter what. Gotta build that muscle memory. Of course, I've already practiced the air. Diagonal going down. Spiral through the air and a wide arc can't be used in combo. Oh, can be used in combos. Break the heavy and the reversions on the first attack. Okay. Gotta remember to do that. It's breakable. Don't know what FE stands for. Maybe I should do the tutorial. But it's breakable. Okay. What else do we got? Okay, a hard strike. Charges the opponent down. Handy when you want to rush it. Really for spacing. I can combo into that. Ow.
SPG!
Nice move.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
SPG! Feel the burn! Do it!
Not done with you.
Get it!
Oh, hell
Not
yeah.
done with you.
SPG.
Okay, kind of remembering. Kind of remembering. Kind of. Definitely buttons are hurting my hand, so this might be a short stream tonight. Already starting to feel the pain. So sad to get into a new fighting game and then to injure myself. Attack propels me forward. Handy when I want to rush in and dish out the pain. Light version lets you perform mid-air rev special moves. Oh, I can get in and rev. Hell yeah. Think I accidentally did that. No pain, no game. My mug brother, as I live and breathe. Dude, can you believe that? Like, I hurt my fighting game hand, man. I'm like, I haven't been able to play fighting games. Any games, no pain, new game. You think the ancient Native Americans gave up when they stored the Indians in the cupboard? Man, when you spitting facts like that at me this late at night, hell yeah. Them Native Americans, nah, they didn't give up when the white man put them in the cupboard, waiting for a small tiny boy to want you to use the special key. What happened to your brain? Nah, I just messed it up. I was setting up for a party. I was lifting stuff I shouldn't have been lifting alone. And I was like, I could do it. And I did it. But then I was like, I guess I just put it down wrong, because it definitely didn't hurt when I lifted it. But I don't know. That's what I get for setting up furniture. Alone. So I guess because I just put too much weight. I honestly don't know what happened. I was like, fine. It's a thing I've done like 1,000 times, and for some reason I hurt myself. So like I can't keep my gotta remember to lift with your back. Your hands. Right? I should have insured my fingers. like a smart person. Yeah, but I mean, my fingers work. I can play fighting games. It's just like the position that I have to hold my hand in. Basically, if I don't have my hand in a neutral position, like, think like G.I. Joe or any action figure hand, just like posed like that, I start like my wrist just like starts hurting real bad. Well, I don't want to say real bad, but it hurts. It hurts noticeably, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to play anymore. So I'm like, I haven't played any games. I tried playing Monday night, and then I'm like, damn, that's actually hurting. This isn't good. Like, I was fine the day of the party. Then, like, I woke up Monday, and I'm like, hand kind of hurts. But, like, it's happened before. It also happens when I work out. Just doing, like, too many, like, pull-ups, push-ups, that kind of a thing. That motion. I don't know. It's just weird that it's only in one hand. And I'm like, I don't know. It's not like I was like holding a refrigerator with my one dominant brain hand while the other hand was just like, step aside, out of the way, out of the way. So I'm like, it is what it is. So I haven't been able to play. I tried and I'm like, yeah, I probably shouldn't play video games right now. I was tempted to maybe go to the doctor. I'm like, I'll wait. Let me just not do anything for a few days and see if the pain goes away. It feels like it is going away, But also playing video games is aggravating it. So I'm like, I don't know if it's just something I gotta work through. If I just gotta go cold turkey for like a solid week. Like, I don't know. And then lifting stuff, regular hand movements, opening and closing things. Doesn't hurt, but like I feel like the tension. I don't know how to explain it. It hurts enough. Low key in the same boat, but not from my hands. Just leave it alone for a week. If it still hurts a week later, go see a doctor. Yeah, that's kind of my reasoning. I was like, let me just see how it is. So, I was playing right now. I've only been practicing for like maybe 30 minutes and already like I feel it. Just pushing buttons. I'm like, okay, it doesn't hurt, but like I feel like, yeah, it's gonna. I'm either gonna feel it tomorrow or the pain will happen. But you know, just wanted to have a presence. Wanted to at least do something. So, not gonna be here. It's not gonna be a long stream, so don't feel bad if you can't join. Severely gimped. But like I said, not playing video games and just in my life seems to have helped a little bit. So I also haven't iced it or anything. Probably should have done that day one, but I mean like it really only hurts like if I'm lifting something of like, I don't know, 20 pounds or heavier, which doesn't really happen in my day-to-day life. I mean, occasionally I'll have to do something, but like pretty good. So I don't know. Repetitive motions, I guess. Yeah, so haven't worked out just because I'm like, yeah, that'll probably make it worse. I really played video games. I'm like, damn. So brain hand is evolving. It's a pain hand. Use your strong hand. I mean, I guess my other hand is completely fine. That's the thing. When I was setting up the furniture for the party, I was using both hands, so I really don't understand how one hand just like got effed up and the other hand is like completely fine. Technically, do they even make left-handed arcade sticks? Is that a thing? Do I just play upside down and like try to invert the buttons? Yes, that would work better. Although the repetitive motion of just moving the stick, I don't know. But speaking of setting up for a celebration, I know there's a certain someone's special day coming up. Oh, shiz. Looks like someone. I remember. Yeah. Tis true. Tis true. I know you remember. Yeah. Just say special things may or may not be planned. I know we had pitched Cuphead for this Saturday, but that was before I hurt my brain hand. So I'm like, it's just awful timing. Awful timing. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get to do all these video games, and I'm like, nope. Turns out I'm not. I can only do my basic job functions that they pay me to do, and lounge. But yeah, was thinking of doing karaoke. I didn't get to do it last month. And why didn't I get to do it last month? Which was last week. Weird to say, but we're in May already. Oh yeah, I got horribly... So, fun fact. Turns out, I went and checked the tapes, my mug brother. Last week's Throwdown Thursday was the second longest we've ever done. Technically, because I checked the tapes, and they should be going up on the YouTube archive channel this week/weekend. We didn't start playing actually until like midnight. We've done a longer session of Tekken, I think by like an hour and a half, if not by like half an hour. I gotta double check, but if it weren't, oh wow, I didn't even notice. Yeah, if it weren't for the fact that it literally took us like an hour to get into a lobby together, straight up took us like an hour. It would have been the longest Throwdown Thursday by like 10 minutes or something crazy like that. So game does things to you, man. Oh yeah, it does, dude, for real. That's all I was thinking about. I had parties last weekend for let's just say for raisins. So so I didn't get to do the karaoke like I wanted to. Turns out going to sleep at like 5 in the morning when you got like 5 hours of sleep the night before and 5 hours of sleep almost the night of. Very bad for productivity at work. I got home, I had to do some things. People had to prep for said special occasion. I had to babysit tiny infant child with brass knuckles, aka pancake pea shooter. He didn't go to sleep till like 11. I'm like, yeah, not doing karaoke tonight. And it was party weekend for, let's just say, raisins. and then my brain hand got injured, so it's on the mend. Not going too bad, but you know, I don't think I need surgery or anything. But you know, gotta lay off. Get easy, but I'm here. Just wanted to prove that I'm alive. Might do karaoke. Yeah, it works out though. My sleep schedule has been abysmal. So I don't think I'm gonna turn in tonight. Hitting that lab though, because I'm bringing it next Thursday. So trying different stuff. Hell yeah, man, dude! I've only used 3 characters, but I'm at least trying to get a foundation for Hakuna Matataru. Chris, damn man. Hakuna Matataru! Hell yeah, dude. I hear you though on sleep schedules. Hopefully this month will be a return to form for me, sleep-wise. But yeah, next Throwdown Thursday, I am definitely there. I'll lock it in. Dude, I haven't even tried Terry. I definitely want to make Hakuna Matataru my my first official main, and then once I feel like I got him down with the lab time, maybe I'll experiment. I remember Preacha a little bit. There are some other characters I do want to try, just to try them, see if I like them or not. It's a pretty small roster, so I don't feel too I don't feel like, damn, there's like 40 characters. Well, time to get good with one. I feel like I can get good with one and then try to get like a side character, you know, matchups and whatnot. So, Hakuna Matataru will be my main, and then we'll see. There's a few other people I've been watching. I rewatched some of the character trailers. I'm like, okay, this person seems interesting. I might want to try Gato. Don't forget Ken and Chun. Oh, dude. Thank you. Dude, man, when Ken and Chun are here, damn. If Ken is as good as he is in Street Fighter, hell yeah. Definitely down to main Chun. I know not of Mr. Big, but I know of Mr. Bigglesworth. I assume they come from the same family line. I assume they come from the same family line. But hell yeah. More characters, hell yeah, man. Dude, unrelated. Lay it on me. I made my mom watch Blades of Glory today. She busted up. Nice. Nice. I didn't know you too enjoyed the fine art of forcing your parents to watch said said comedic films. Doesn't even she doesn't even know English. Damn. You didn't have like the Spanish subtitles or audio track. I'm pretty sure that's a big enough movie where they would have like done the Spanish dub. She knows gay jokes, so she sees them. Hey, where do you think you get your humor from, my brother? Nah, it was on Amazon Prime. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, that. You only get the you only get the Spanish track if it's like a B tier movie. Uh, like gangster material, or there's a character that speaks hella Spanish for some reason. Gotta make her watch old school ones. Damn. I recently made my mom watch Semi Pro. For that, I made her watch what was another one? I remember Semi Pro being funny the first time I watched it, but on repeat viewing, I'm like, kind of a weaker Will Ferrell film. It's good the first time. I don't recommend rewatching it. It's a solid first time view. What else I made her watch? Occasionally, dude, I gotta make a series where I just show modern comedic movies to my parents and get their reactions. Dodgeball's gonna be awesome. I would definitely. I'm pretty sure I've made my mom watch Dodgeball before. There's certain movies where the fam just comes over and they were like, "Hey, let's put on a movie." To be honest, I wouldn't call them modern. We old. Damn. Are they that old? They don't make comedies like they used to. That's true though, my brother. That'd be true. I haven't seen... Man. I think the only comedy movie I've seen that's hella fresh... Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm definitely gonna go see the Naked Gun reboot this August when it comes out, but that's in August. Damn, man. Like a straight up comedy film, not like a rom-com or an action com. Actually, no. There's what's the one where the little girl makes a wish for Santa Claus to save her family from like getting kidnapped? Like I want to say like Violent Night or Silent Night. That's what I would call it. I'm not even sure if that's the title, but I remember I showed my parents that for Christmas. And they were like, "What the hell are we watching?" I'm like, "Hey, I got it right." I think that is the last comedy movie I've seen that was pretty good, legit. Yeah. With the guy from Stranger Things, who subsequently is also the guy from the Thunderbolts. Wouldn't that be considered a comedy though? That's like the closest thing. I think it's like an action comedy. Or I think it's more of an action movie just with a comedic like undertone. But it's not like a straight up comedy. But I guess you could argue. I guess you could argue. I mean, it's a funny premise. But of like a straight up just comedy movie. I can't. For the life of me, I know I've seen one. I just can't remember what it is. Yeah, like Happy Gilmore. Okay, Happy Gilmore is a comedy movie. And part 2 comes out this summer. That's a staple right there. That's a family staple. My family is in Happy Gilmore. That's right. Right? Yo, I'm trying to think. I know there were some comedy movies. Yeah. Joe Dirt, seen it as a family. Hot Chick, seen it as a family. Zoolander, seen it as a family. I don't think my parents have seen Zoolander 2 though. That Zoolander 2 that's another movie you only need to see once. It's okay on a first viewing. There's some good laughs, but like try to watch it again, they're like, damn, I remember that being funnier. It's the first Zoolander though. You could definitely rewatch that. The Ridiculous Six is an underrated one. That's what I've heard. Oh, dude, I live by Anchorman 1 and 2. I wish they'd make an Anchorman 3, but the director and Will Ferrell are, there's bad blood between them. There will never, ever be an Anchorman 3. Well, I don't want to say never, ever, but it's going to be a long time before an Anchorman 3 gets made. No, I haven't seen The Ridiculous Six. And just to be certain, that's the Adam Sandler Netflix, right? Yep. Okay. Yeah. Well, tell me. I think I'm probably like the only one in my family that hasn't seen that. My mom is a huge Adam Sandler fan. She watches like all of his movies. Rewatch it from time to time. That's how, dude, that is the test for a comedy. If you can rewatch it and it still makes you laugh, that's how you know. That's how you know it's a good one. Dude, yeah, Wayne's World, that's hella family classic. I remember seeing that. Yeah, my family loves Austin Power. Dude, I've seen Kung Pao with my family more than once. I was like, after I saw that movie, I made my mom and my dad, my brother, my sister, my dogs. I'm like, all right, you ain't lock the doors. Y'all ain't leaving this living room until we finish this film. Dude, as much as I love Kung Pao, I can't say it's for everyone. Oh yeah, it's an acquired taste. No, yeah. My brother, my dad, my dogs, we all loved it. My mom, she was like, eh. Didn't really. Some things made her laugh, but like, that's a movie for the bros. Sister, she was like, certain things were funny, but again, didn't. Yep. Yeah. Heavily skewered towards a certain audience. Dude, Hot Tub Time Machine. I recently rewatched those. I want to say last Christmas out of like curiosity. I'm like, you know what? I remember that being pretty good. I watched them also for certain reasons. First one still holds up. Incredible movie. Fun fact, that movie is what paved the way for Sebastian Stan to be Bucky / the Winter Soldier. If it wasn't for that movie, I don't know who would be Bucky right now. But yeah, the Hot Tub Time Machine, the first one, holds up. Very nice. Second one, I saw it for the first time last Christmas, so a few months ago. I'm like, it was alright. Definitely didn't have as many moments as the first one. It had some pretty good moments, but that was like kind of it. Yeah, I heard about that. The royalties from that movie held him afloat. Oh yeah. Yep. He's in it. He's the Russian guy. Russian spies. Not gonna let them invade our territory, dude. One, if they were Russian spies, they already left. And two, they left with the bomb, so we got nothing to worry about. Except that they're on American soil, man. I'll be damned if I let those commies blow up something on my watch. Get in the truck. Yeah. I thought he was the douchey ski patrol guy. Yeah, that is him. But he's also like he's just super inspired by what was it, Red Dawn? So like no commie invaders are gonna fuck shit up on my watch. Oh man. Yeah, Hot Tub Time Machine. First one great. Second one good. Worth the watch, but jokes are definitely, they're funny, but they just don't, it doesn't reach the same highs as the first one. All I can say, yeah. At the poster, bench warmers. Yeah, bench warmers, bad news bears. Those are good ones. Employee of the month. Yep. Dude, so like the 2000s to like the mid 2010s, ripe for comedies, man. Man, I don't know. Some of them just went away. Dude, Girl Next Door. Dude, dude, where's my car? That's a classic. That is a classic, man. That's like, dude, Accepted. Yep. Waiting. The South Harmon Institute of Technology. Okay. Shit. Ask me about my wiener. Dude, you know what else I recently rewatched? The Interview with and Seth Rogen and James Franco. Movie still holds up. I was like, I haven't seen this since Obama was the president. And he's like, are you gonna release the film, Mr. President? Well, of course. We don't bend over to terrorist regimes. And if they have a problem with our distribution model, then that's on them. But I'm gonna allow the movie to be seen. But the like certain Kim Jong-un was like, you watched the movie Death to America. Yeah, that was their last good movie. There was also the one that This Is It, right? Where like the fucking end times happen. Fucking Hermione. She this up, stole all her shit. The night before. Oh, This Is the End. There we go. Yeah, This Is the End is pretty good. Night Before is also pretty good. I haven't seen that in a while. That is a good Christmas comedy. Seth Rogen, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Sam Wilson, Captain America. I can almost get the actor's name. All I know is he's Captain America now. Yep. Man, Step Brothers, fucking Catalina wine mixer. Anthony Mackie, thank you. I knew it was something with an A and an M. I just couldn't get it. But yeah, Anthony Mackie. By the way, if you haven't seen Captain America, it's alright. It's solid. It's okay. Not bad. Not amazing. Worth a watch, like any Marvel movie. But kind of a, I don't want to say a letdown, just it was aight by today's standards. They'll be back next year in Doomsday. We'll see how that goes with like 28 other superheroes, so we'll see. Yeah, man. We're bound to have another renaissance of comedy movies. I think a lot of them are just on streaming services now, and I really only do HBO, Amazon Prime, Netflix, Paramount Plus, Peacock. When there's something I want to watch, and I just binge it for a month, and then I'm good. Bro, I googled. Oh, here we go. I googled modern comedy. Ah, shit. What'd you get? What came up? Where does modern end? Where does it begin? Dude, how I'd be remiss. How did I not mention the King of Kings, the greatest fake MCs on earth, Hot Rod and Popstar Never Stop Never Stoppin'. The first entries I see are from 2000. I'm telling you, the 2000s to like the mid 2010s. That was a ripe time for comedies when they were at their all powerful. That's also when like every single. That's when we got Scary Movie like 3 through 5, and we ran that genre into the ground. Dude, Anchorman is pretty. That movie is up there. Both Anchorman 1 and 2 are fucking great, and I rewatch them all the time. Fouray's low key sad. Low key. Dude, White Chicks. Yep. The Wayans brothers, after they left Scary Movie, which they're gonna reboot, by the way. So the Wayans brothers are coming back, even though they did like their own new horror movie spin thing. I think it was like paranormal. I don't remember what it was, but I know they did one. They also spoofed 50 Shades of Grey, and they also did like. It's like some weird. It's like the girl with the dragon tattoo who went to the club at night one too many times. Who knows what you did last night? Oh my. I don't even know, man. Most Will Ferrell movies are hits. Yeah. Dude, he hit his stride. Mid 2000s to the mid 2010s. There was that god-awful Sherlock Holmes movie that fucking bombed. But other than that, like a lot of his movies put people in theater seats. The only Will Ferrell I 100% did not like was the Sherlock. There we go, before I even saw the comment, yeah. It was so boring. The jokes did not land. Straight up flop. Yeah, I haven't even seen it. And that's one of those... Sandoval's like, dude, you haven't seen that? Okay, we have to watch it just so you can see it. You need to experience how bad that movie is. And then we didn't end up watching it because we decided to play board games. We're like, we could watch a really bad movie that'll hurt all of our feelings, or we could play board games. I tried, man. It's rough. Dude, I've since realized my guilty pleasure is watching straight up horribly made movies that suck the life out of you. That people would be like, 10 minutes into this, are we really gonna watch this? Like, I will leave your house if I have to. Like, nah, man, it's only like an hour and 30 minutes. We could do it. The animal, the hot chick, don't mess with the Zohan. Oh, dude, Ace Ventura's. Ace Ventura's, though, are 90s, but that's still really good. The Mask. Dude, I used to quote The Mask all the time. Liar, liar. Who could forget Jim Carrey's 23? Dude, Euro Trip, American Pie, yep, those are phenomenal. Genre defining. Well, we were going Jay and Silent Bob, the whole Jerseyverse, Dogma. Zack and Mary Make a Porno. Anything. Bro. Dude, I was thinking Shaun of the Dead, but I didn't say it. That's another brilliant movie. Holds up. Hot Fuzz. Dude, the whole the Bloody Cornello trilogy. At World's End, right? That's the third one. I've never fully watched the third one with Edgar Wright. Where they go to the pub, they do the pub crawl. I watched, like, dude, Beer Fest is the ultimate one. Yeah, At World's End is okay. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I was getting. I never finished it. I've seen, like, the first half. I've never seen the end, but... definitely their weakest of the three. Yeah. Dude, The Hangover 1 through 3. We had 3 of those. That's true. Beer Fest. Salmon. Super Trooper. Modern comedies. I'm telling you, that was the key word. Trying to think. Last year or two. What's something I've seen? I'm starting not to trust this list. Yeah. It's listing movies from the 90s now. Yeah. That's when you when your list was like modern from the 2010s from the mid 2000s to the 2010s and then it starts dipping into the 90s. Yeah. What is this AI trash? You can't fool me. Number 47 is The Breakfast Club. That's a comedy. I mean, I thought it was like a coming of age story. You know, I guess John Hughes films are comedies. Didn't he direct Home Alone 1 and 2, which are also from the 90s? But I guess so. Guess they're comedies. Yes. 80s, man. Yeah. They have, dude, Talladega Nights at 65? Dude. What do you want, man? You know, just being in your house, I'm relaxing. How do you turn on the stereo while I'm watching TV? Why on earth do you want to listen to the stereo while you're watching TV? Because I like to party. Also, I think your house is haunted. I'm hearing voices. Dude, Van Wilder. Yep. It's up there, alright. The change up is pretty solid with Nathan Bateman? That's a pretty solid movie. That was like 2012, 2013, something like that. Role Models was, yeah, that's a good one. Paul Rudd. Sure. Again, but these are like early 2010s. That's there's nothing late 2010, early 2020s. The how are we forgetting Team America? America, fuck yeah, coming to save the motherfucking day, yeah. Or Gizmo. Dude, fucking what, Rob Zombie's Al Super Pisto. There's like, dude, movie 43. That weird fucking super flop of a movie where like every celebrity ever does like a non... I've only seen scenes of that movie. I'm on the... Dude, how are we forgetting not another teen movie? Not from the 2010s, of course, but... incredibly solid. Still holds up. Two women go to the same party. One woman spills her Aquafina water all over another woman's dress. Just like 30 seconds of pouring the entire glass. That guy in the background, that's gonna stain. And then fucking Sabrina comes out, dude. Oh, what do you mean? Not the right time for a slow clap. Slow clap. When will I know? You'll know. This is it. The moment. It's time. Ooh, what we do in the shadows? Hell yeah. 21 Jump Street. And 22. Solid films. God damn. Those are great. That was a really fun time. Oh man. Dude. Speaking of what we do in the shadows, you ever seen the series? I highly, highly, highly recommend. It's on Hulu, if you got Hulu. It's only like 5 seasons. Each season's like 12 episodes, I think. Like 15, 12 episodes. Correctly. Neighbor. Dude, Neighbors is another solid one. Alright, we're bringing it back. Those did come out like late 2010s. Seth Rogen, of course. Stoner comedy. 2012. Really? 2012? What about the second one? That one had to have been like 2015. 13. They did get a sequel. I'm just like, I'm scratching my head trying to think, man. 2014, not 12. Okay. that sounds better. I'm like, alright. I'm like, I know there's comedy movies. I just can't. Yeah, Neighbors 2 was 2016. Okay, yeah. That sounds about right. I know there's The Nice Guys with Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe. But I don't think that's like a straight up comedy. I could. It made me laugh. I think that's the latest one. Okay, Neighbors 2. Yeah. Like. I know there's like movies I've watched. I just don't remember them. Dude, the pandemic, those 2.5 to 3 years are just a huge void of nothing. I know I was there and I know I did things, but I can't tell you shit about what I did. And I know I saw movies. I know there were funny movies that came out those years, and I know I saw them, but I can't remember. That's I figured out why I have such a huge blind spot. Pandemic year comedy movies. There's also been some pretty bad ones. There was the Charlie Day comedy he directed. I forget what it's called. It was It's I don't want to say I recommend it, but you can watch it. It's not god awful bad, but it's like it's all right. It's just all right. Dude, horrible pandemic really messed things up. Horrible Bosses was good. Second one wasn't as good. Yeah. Take me home tonight, dude. That movie fucking rocks. Just movie comedies that take place in the 80s. Always a good time. What's that movie that Sandoval always recommends about Nazis on the moon? That I haven't seen, but he wants me to watch. All I know is it's Nazis on the moon. And if I say that, he will tell me. Not only... I know this, right? Iron Sky, there you go. Yeah. There's 2 of those. There's 2 of those movies. And apparently, like, I think they're on Amazon. Or at least the last time we thought about watching it at someone's house. It was like, it's on Amazon. Let's watch it. And then we were like, let's we're change of plans. We're not watching movies. Have you seen Dead Sushi though? The Japanese B movies are on. Oh, dude, Japanese B movies. I can barely get past Japanese commercials from like the 90s. Ever since you, dude, I've seen so many Japanese commercials with American actors. They're just batshit crazy. My favorite is that Nicolas Cage one with all the twins. Yo Yo Girl Cop. I've heard of that. That is like a legit thing. And they've done that thing multiple times in multiple movies. That just reminds me about Beverly Hills Ninja. Tommy Boy, Chris Farley. Dude, Kingpin. Mars Attacks. Dude, Mars Attacks. Again, not in the 2010s, but still up there. And it holds up. And I can only imagine. I can barely handle American films, let alone foreign comedies. From the people that brought you, what's that one stupid anime? It's like Ghost Stories, I think. Touch me. Touch me harder. We can't be friends. It's not because you're a rabbit. It's because you're black. I couldn't believe. I could not believe that was official. Actual dub. That was people going ham. With all the resources in the world. And I'm like, are you sure they're going to let us do this? Not only are they letting us do this, but we're only going to get to do this shit once. So make sure you say all the lines. Zombie ass toilet of the dead. No, but that sounds super, super like... That sounds like something I've seen on like Amazon Prime. Not gonna lie. Like legit. That sounds like something that will pop up either on like Tubi or TiVo. Definitely Amazon Prime. I sent you the trailer right now. Ah, shit. Gotta do a live reaction. Hold on. Check this out. Let me check this out. Okay, yeah. I've seen this trailer. And I don't know what streaming service has it, but I've seen it pop up on my recommended. Dude, I just thought of another comedy movie. Please Don't Destroy the Legend of like Foggy Island or something. It came out like a year or two ago. It's basically like this generation's Lonely Island made a film. Pretty solid. Some good jokes in there. And it came out within like a year or two. I think I saw it on Tubi. It's censored, but I don't know if you can watch it. Skim it. I think, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, Tubi, there's so much B-list material from like Italy, Japan. I ain't gonna lie. When I need to fall asleep and it's like 2 in the morning, I'm like, shit, I gotta get up for work in like 6 hours. I need to fall asleep. Put on Tubi. And just find the most generic fucking thing. That's like, okay. There, I don't even know how people... I'm like, who... I don't even believe it's an algorithm anymore. There's a guy, a woman, a kid, someone gets paid to manually put these things in the recommended category. But I have seen that trailer. I know exactly the movie you're talking about. Definitely. I know what will be shown. Probably can't watch it on stream. Maybe do a separate thing for YouTube. That's a kind of off topic. Whenever it's really hot out, I play The Thing, and I feel like it's cold. That movie emits its atmosphere. Dude, John Carpenter's The Thing. Hell yeah, man. That's up there, dude. The one that they made like in 2010 isn't that bad either. Dude, that movie. I gotta do a movie night, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, that movie's super good. I love up there. It's a classic for a reason. Kurt Russell. Fucking isn't God damn it, that other. I hate that I have to say black actor. What's his name? He's famous. He's done things. I should know his name. He's like he does like. You'd know him. Like and I want to say like he's super like typecasted nowadays. Like he's always like a war general or something. He also does like